Hello? Why am I always invisible? Load me! There we go. Hello. What is going on? I have to actually open this video game. What is going on? How's it going? How's it hanging? What's the haps? What's the haps? I don't know what I'm honestly talking about, if I'm gonna be completely clear. But I am really tired. But I'm here, and it's time for video games. Because when isn't it? But yeah, today we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV. It's not gonna be the longest stream I've ever done by any stretch of the imagination. I do have stuff I need to do around, let's see, it is currently 3 p.m. and I have stuff to do at 5 p.m. So we'll say like an hour and a half. Maybe we can get through some of the stuff that I really wanted to get through for the stream, which mostly boils down to dungeons, among other things, which should be fine and dandy. But yeah, let me just move the lad to where I should be. But yeah, I ended up doing some stuff off stream to get stuff out of the way. I did the Hall of Novice so that I could get the experience ring and the gear and all the good stuff that comes with doing the Hall of Novice for the first time on a new job or character or whatever you would think it's called. What do you mean? What do you think it's called? What am I talking about? Who am I? I'm really tired. I'm like my brain's not all here. I spent so much of last night editing just to make sure the video came out just the way I wanted it, and it did, and I'm really happy. Which, by the way, my new video is up on YouTube. If anyone, maybe wanna, I don't know, pop on over, scroll below my stream, click the YouTube banner, go straight to my YouTube, check it out, take a peek, like, comment, subscribe, all the things you might do on your favorite YouTuber and VTubers channels, all on mine as well, because, I'm cool, I'm hip, I have a hip. But yeah, I spent a decent amount of time working on that, so I'm like, and then when I went to sleep last night, I decided, you know what, let's get some good sleep, we'll wake up early and then I'll make breakfast. I didn't get good sleep, but I did wake up early and make breakfast. And then, like, half of my breakfast cooked 15 minutes too early, so that was weird. But I'm ready to tackle the day. I'm ready to do the stream that I must do, among other things, and, have a good time. Now, I have to point out, when I did the Hall of Novice, or rather, when I ended my last 14 stream, which was Monday, right? When I ended that stream, I said, next time we stream 14, I'm going to do the Hall of Novice off stream so that I'm ready to go, and we're going to start with the Marauder level 15 quest, so we have that on stream so we can experience the Marauders Guild story together. And then we'll go straight into the dungeons and Sastasha and all the other stuff. So, turns out, you can't finish the Hall of Novice without doing the level 15 Marauder quest. Because the Hall of Novice requires you to have your projectile tank move. In this case, Tomahawk. And I really didn't want to do the Hall of Novice on stream today. So I did the Marauders Guild quest. The level 15 one I'm supposed to do on stream. Now, I didn't want to do it off stream, but I did. However, I decided I would take screenshots to commemorate the occasion so that we can still, quote unquote, experience it together, you know? And so we shall, because I made a Google Slides presentation of the entire ordeal. And it's horrible, but I'm very excited to share with you, step by step, the Marauders Guild level 15 quest. I'm gonna need a second to set it up and make sure everything's good. So give me a moment. But yeah. In the meantime, you can stare at my dog. Okay. I think it's ready. Alright. Ready? Alright, so just to reiterate really quick. I still have the same music on both those scenes, right? The music didn't change. just to reiterate, I said I was gonna do the Marauders quest on stream, but the Hall of Novice was like, no, you do it now. And I did it then off stream, but I was supposed to do it on stream. So here is the summary of the events of what I did off stream, so that it doesn't, so that no one can say, I didn't share the whole journey of Meteor's progression through a Realm Reborn. All right, so here we go. Ready? Here we go. Here we is. What I did when you weren't looking. I should have music. Where's the music in 14? Why is there just... Where's the... Hold on, I'm gonna go to a town. Just listen to the footsteps of Meteor. What I did when you weren't looking... I didn't add the subtitle, but I left the text because the black box looked empty without it. Don't worry about it. Alright, hold on. I'm running over to the town so I could play music. Good old-fashioned Lenotion town music. There we go. Alright. Then we turned off sound effects. Alright. What I did when you weren't looking. And then I spiced it up a little bit by adding that. Nice and spicy, right? Alright, next slide. A lot. I did a lot when you weren't looking. Next slide. So I went and ran into this guy. Because he was the quest giver, and then I accidentally skipped his first dialogue box, but I don't remember his name. I remember his name now. His name was Rainfred, and he was like, I suppose you're here to hunt down our local trouble. What you need to do then is take yourself northwest up towards Camp Skull Valley and give a good whistle. So then I think I messed up the slide order. I definitely did. It was supposed to be a picture of me running out of Aleport, and then I ran over to this fate, and I did overpower, but there was level sync, so nothing happened. So then I kept running, and then I realized I was going the wrong way. So I got sad. And then I started running the correct way, and I found the thing I was supposed to interact with. I wanted to take a nice screenshot of me looking at it, like contemplating, right? But then I started getting attacked while I was in G pose and dying, so I killed it, and then I interacted with the thing, and Patrapaten arrived. He was ready to fight me, so I kicked him in the face, and then I killed him, and I jumped for some reason. I don't know why I did that. It was victory. Anyway, I went back to Limsa Laminza to the Marauders Guild to hand in the quest, and it turns out the quest wasn't over. And the guildmaster said, I've been in contact with Rainfred, and he had not but praise for you. Meteor, your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day, a task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you've become. Report to where he waits on the bank of the Ageless River, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. So I left, but then I walked past the Aethernet by accident. That was annoying. Anyway, I went to Middle Lenosha, and I saw a Gubu, and it turns out it was on my hunting log. So I fought it, and then I killed it and did slash dance in front of it. It didn't seem to enjoy it, but also it was dead. So then I started heading over to the NPC, and I saw someone flying on a mountain. I was like, that's cool. Anyway, I went to the NPC, and he said, "Aye, lad, I know why you're here, and after seeing this big old boulder, I'll wager you know why you're here too. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than those pebbles Rotgaim had you training on. To craft this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Impossible, you say. Ha, Wernzone wouldn't send you out here if you didn't think you capable." See, this is weird because heavy swing is still just the one when, you know, sure. Anyway, I hit it once and it broke. And I went back and he said, "Would you look at that? And on your first attempt, I guess it was back to the Axe Master for you." And then he disappeared into thin air. And I was less than impressed by what they had me do. Anyway, went back, and he said, I knew you would return before long. The deafening crack of shattering boulder reached me even here. Don't know how that's true. I knew you... Oh, he laughed. Why did I take... Yep. And then... The feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in the form of a new technique, adopted and perfected by our guild forebears. The tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels. Though we primarily focus on close quarter combat, you will no doubt find that having a powerful range strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Kujata weighs heavily on your mind, Meteor, but hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There's no swift road to attaining the peak of mastery you seek, only a steady measured ascent. The only thing on my mind was that I wanted to do the Hall of Novice. Anyway, I took the money for the reward, and then I learned Tomahawk. And I realized that I don't think this guy knows how to teach me how to use an axe. He just wants me to break boulders. So anyway, I went back to the Hall of Novice and finished it, and I killed the Gubu, and I got all the gear, and then I went to the Gold Saucer. So that's the story of what I did when you weren't looking. That was it. That's what I did to... That was the level 15 Marauders quest, archived and ready to be shown to the world. Holy shit. But yeah, that was... I was supposed to... Hold on a second. Don't look. Okay, there we go. That was it. Let me put the BGM back on. BGM's gone. Anyway, yeah, that was level 15 quest. This is my new armor. Here's Meteor looking good and ready to go, and it's time to go to Sastasha to continue the main scenario quest. Forgot I had a maid outfit. It's Meteor's fancy outfit. He wears it when he's going to nice places and shindigs and stuff, such as the Gold Saucer. Sometimes you just gotta go. And look, it's NPCs who appear later in the story, like Isildur. A fellow adventurer, you two are here to unravel the mysteries of Sastasha. I've adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare count, yet Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and time again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us and drink in the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. Passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force of death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. And then there's these guys. Wahaha! Edda, you're so slow you'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. This is perfect for an inaugural outing as a party, wandering around the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely heal a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him, the one Baderon was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I can get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Damn. Hello. Please tell me you're here on yellow jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby, so when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spawn any blue-face tattoos. Hey, duty support! Get here just in time for the dungeon. You missed my PowerPoint presentation, but yes. Oh, this is new. Okay. Duty calls. A dungeon beckons. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the... Well, I don't know about mysteries. And defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventurers, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance, you too will be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. You may challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods, by calling upon the support of trusty NPCs or by pooling your talent with other players, be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, hey, that's me. A party that perfectly complements your current class or job will automatically created for you. All that's left is to select register for duty, and you'll be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the duty finder, you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventures as you do. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The duty finder's matching system will automatically group players according to the chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you've been matched with a party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound that the time for battle is at hand. Simply select commence, and you and your comrades will be delivered unto the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you're cooperating are fellow players. Take advantage of the full and varied strength your group possesses by communicating respectfully and often. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available, until you find yourself master of a sea of tribulations overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open duty support to play through dungeons you've cleared, or use the duty finder to do the same with dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. No matter your craving, you're guaranteed to find an adventure to satisfy. While this introduction of dungeons has no doubt been immortalized within the hallowed halls of your mind, if you find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information again by selecting the question mark icon in the duty support or duty finder windows. A true adventurer knows the meaning of duty. Secure your legacy by fulfilling yours. They gave me a fucking terms of service. They gave me a whole ass terms of service. Alright, party of NPCs. Let's give it a shot. Eager, Lancer, Thaumaturge, and Conjurer. Sastasha. Oh, I have the wrong mouse side on. Alright, it's time. We finally got to a dungeon. Oops. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. Hey. The homies. Alright, lads. Let's fucking do it. I wonder how much I can pull. Look at the whole map. I should explore the whole map. I should also eat a food. Find a blood-stained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his cabbage green. Alright. I haven't tanked for duty support in a minute. Is the game loud enough? Think so? Cool. I don't want to overshadow it. No. I didn't mean to hit all those buttons. Let's go! Every time you do Savage, I didn't mean to hit those buttons. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can get through this part without aggroing 25,000 things. Let's go, Ellis and Lancer. Part of me wonders if, like, some of the duty support NPCs are those, like, partner NPCs from 1.0 that you used to have to pick from that would join you in the Circle of Knowing. And they'd be like your companion for like some NPC for some cutscenes and shit. I specifically remember one. I don't remember if it was a dream or not, but your fucking NPC companion gets shot by Gaius, goes flying. What happened to them? They're just like never mentioned again. They do a lot of damage. No. Yeah, wish. The fuck? Oh, I wasn't close enough. Let's go! God, I wish I had a gap closer. Holy shit. She hits so hard. Right. Captain likes his cabbage green. You hear something move in the distance. Guys, let me get aggro. I didn't mean to stun it! That sucks. The cattery. I believed. Give me that gear. Upgrade. Meteor, meteor. The lighting's different in here. The lighting is super different. It's so dark and blue and purple. It's so dark. That's crazy. I think I realized that it was also a little brighter where the first boss was. I don't know if it's darker in here. I can't really tell. I'm so used to undersizing this dungeon. Me loyal pups. Come closer, I'll slit your throat and toss your corpse to the mad serpent. Leviathan? Where are me men? Where are me maidens? This dude says some wild shit. You're gonna run right now, right? Yep. Alright. We continue. We have limit break. I wonder if any of them will use it. Alright, I have that part of the map discovered. I don't feel like going in there. Well, if Summoner ever becomes a Warrior of Light job, I've got a book. Is this the right axe? It is, right? Yeah. Can I go up through here? Let's fucking go! I feel like I can skip these guys. Oh shit. Wait, that whole area is completely different. There's no boxes in the way. There used to be boxes there. I'm dying. Holy shit, they changed so much. The lighting here is a lot like indoorsier. It looks like a cavern with like actual harsh torch and lantern lighting. The boxes here are gone. They still drop the key. All right, we continue. We'll go this way first. I didn't go in the Bowers quarters. Leave. It's so dark. Ooh, the lighting here! Yo, what the fuck? It looks so pretty! Hard to see them, actually. I don't want free experience. I'm level 20. I'm level 23. I think I'm good. Just saying. Key to the hole. The hole. You're free, ladies. I'm ever so sore. God damn. I hear them healing in the other room, actually. We need to make him bigger. Look, I'm gonna be like level 52 or 55 by the time I get to the last couple of dungeons. I don't need to be swoller. I made the whole thing into like a giant square. Oh, this way. Because I think that used to be... you would go through here, right? If I'm not mistaken. You wouldn't go this way. Because this is all connected now. It wasn't connected before, I don't think. They completely redid Sastasha's look. And I think they did that because this place ends up being a boss room in hard mode, right? I think I got it. Yeah. Alright. The captain's quarters. This wasn't nearly as open, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there was a staircase here. Was there? Always a staircase here? I don't remember. But there used to be boxes there. The changes immediately are already so interesting. I'm glad they touched up on all this. Sastasha's a little less confusing. It still has all those extra rooms, which I guess is just part of the identity of the dungeon. But still. Alright, this room looks relatively the same. The lighting's a little harsher. This is them prepping for that fucking lighting update. Why is this guy so big? This is not the first Reaver, right? No, it is the first Reaver. Is it? Oops. Off we go. Lighting is so different. Like, the changes are so crazy, I can't get over them. It's awesome. I can't wait to see what Tam-tara and Copperbell look like now. I don't have a lot of time to actually do those dungeons, I'm realizing. Time to speedrun. It's so blue. Come duty support, eager conjurer, eager lantern, eager thaumaturge. Oh, it's so yellow in here now. Okay, we gotta kill these guys first. Haha, ow. I gotta save Rampart for the dogs. I wouldn't have LB'd there, but that's just me. Accuracy down, what the fuck? Asunami, thank you. Oh shit. Accuracy down, Asunami. Thank you. Do I have to do the bubbles? Oh my god. Alright, run away, Captain Madison. Just gonna take a peeky in here. Alright, we're good. Wasn't there supposed to be another chest here, or did they get rid of the 4 chests? I just sworn there was another chest there. It's so purple here now. I almost pulled everything. Holy shit. My thaumaturge is too eager? Well, he's eager. It's everyone's first dungeon. She does so much damage. Oh, we're attacking this one now? I'll just stun that one then. But stop hitting me! Ah! Oh, these guys aren't patrolling and guarding anymore. They're just chilling there talking to each other. I got the whole dungeon map. Yeah. Usually there was one patrolling right here walking back and forth and the 2 would stand over here guard. And now they're not. Now they stand here just talking to each other. Somebody just knock on my door. One sec. The answer was no. No one knocked on my door, and just upstairs neighbors be dropping shit like crazy again. Cutscene. Do I have to interact with the bubbles? Is that what's about to happen? Shh, you sully our spawning ground, shore walker. Fuck you. That was so fast. Fiendish foes. The Lord of the World shall sup upon your souls. I'm gonna sup upon yours. Come here. God, do I have to do this? Do I have to actually do the mechanics? But wait. No, surely the duty supports will do it themselves, right? Oh, fuck. I'm tanking! No! Ads! I'm tanking! Okay, I've done this before. Oh, fuck. This sure feels familiar. This feels like really, really old Sastasha to me. They're giving the pure Sastasha experience to new players now. Fuck off me. There we go. They don't know how to get the ripples? No one gets the ripples. Ever. Ooh. Let's fucking go. I don't need the helmet, but I need the axe. We did it! Sastasha's complete. $13,000 gil on the dot. Not anymore, but... What are they doing slamming doors? Alright. Now we talk to Batteron. My final time talking to him for a long time. Let's go. Aye, such a task was on the books. Mind. I'm afraid that ship is already sailed, friend. I did the task. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. Dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to strive into battle unclad, would you? Well, goes are his arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and a tail to tell, well, wager. They're pirates! Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack Pirate's Skull at 3. 7 L's, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have shut up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces. I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lad. You always do. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see. Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer who can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade, but after the way you've dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you. Party Finder! Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for a adventurer to survive the bedlam in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you have boards with Mother Miyun, my counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Goodbye, Padaron. Forever. Ugh, finally. We're free of that dialogue. For now. Woo! Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope you're the adventurer Badaron sent word about? You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Miyun, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. I'm ready to hear the details, so please brief me. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Miyun, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none step forward. And good morrow to you, Bolord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Lewin, what's up? My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud there lies an underground burial site called the Tam-tara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been skulking about the Deepcroft and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deep Cross with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. Situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Yeah. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. I also grabbed a couple of aetherites so that I do not have to actually walk places. These are the things I did when you weren't looking. Got aetherites, got the gold saucer. Look at all the teleports. I got Eastern Thanalan, Western Thanalan. I made Ul'dah my free teleport. There's my favored, another favorite at the gold saucer. Favored Nuna Gridania, favored Limsa, even though it's my return. Probably set my return to Ul'dah at some point soon. Potentially Horizon, depends. I got all that. Got me gear. Bonus experience 130 and below. Bonus experience 125 and below. We're looking good. I also unlocked Chocobo Racing, but I forgot to hand in the registration. So, whoops. I also unlocked all the residential areas if I ever wanted to go house looking. Everyone's just saying Shrek in chat. Isildur. Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that alien found, my adventures may have well ended in this forbidden place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while. I shuddered to think what might have happened to Isildur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. Understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any. There won't be any. I love these two, and I'm so glad they continue to feature. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we'll give you better sport, or I am no true adventurer. Think of our goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it'll all be worth it. God, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. Excuse me. Pardon. Your meteor, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lands of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity and put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Let's go! And so we meet again, eager duty support NPCs. It's a shame what happens to so many of the adventuring parties that like feature during these first 3 dungeons. Let's go! I wonder how much they changed about Tam-tara. The lighting looks the same to me. Oh, there's the last boss. I completely forgot about that. Actually, maybe the lighting's a little better. I'm going all in. I don't need whatever's in there. I'm going all in, baby. Oh, the lighting in here is different. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that hallway's completely different. What the fuck? There used to be a tunnel. This is fine. I'll stun you, give myself some time. This wasn't an open error. Oh, look at that. They changed this real good. The ceiling used to be right here. That's why there's brick there. Wow. They changed that completely. didn't there used to be a wall here too, or rocks or something to separate this spot? They change it because how different Tam-tara hard mode ends up looking. That's wild. I wonder if I can... Yeah. Getting thundered immediately. That was unfair. Ow. Oh, I should have done something about that. Whatever. I wasn't paying attention. It's all good. Interact with that. Off we go. Wait, I don't remember the groundsman standing there and just waiting before. I'm excited to try new Totorak when I get there. Let's just grab them all, baby. Grab them all. Oh, I don't have to go over there. Tomb of King Galvant the Dominator. I haven't gone over there in so long. I'm actually just curious what is in that room. Nothing really. Damn, the Lancer and the Thaumaturge hit so hard. I don't even think... What is the Thaumaturge doing? Where are you casting on? From behind that wall. They open-aired this one a little bit too, I think. They made the dungeon, like, feel more open rather than like enclosed. This is really interesting. No. They didn't always used to open within thunder. I dare you to condemnation me. I dare you. So far, I'm enjoying the changes, as minor as they are. Come with me, friends. I don't have Rampart, but I'm going for it. Now would be the time to LB. Trying to speed up the dungeon a little bit. I thought interrupting their fucking spell would maybe make them come closer. Evidently not. Fucking hell. Alright, so I don't have to go in there now. We're getting map completion, baby. Wasn't there a wall there usually? Damn, from 18%? I thought there was a wall here. They get rid of it? They got rid of... Yeah, there used to be a wall here, I think. Right, just like in training. Ooh. Just circle overpower. All right. Now, there used to be a boss here that would drop a chest. Did they get rid of this chest? I missed it. That's not how you use a scythe. Oh no, the chest is still here. Stormspath! I can't use it in this dungeon! What level am I? I'm 26? I was 23! Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel? Let's go. Yeah, stop casting water, punk. The lighting here is different, I just realized that. Lightning strike. I leveled again? Woo! They're so excited. Who the fuck are you? He's the tank that would be coming with me if I wasn't tanking. Alright, back to Gradaniel. I thought the favored star was missing. I got confused. Hello. Welcome back, Meteor. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you're to be commended. Oh, Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. Ah, as if to illustrate the point. Avir's gone and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! To hell's with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Yvir's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, all right? Wait, please don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Yvir. Please forgive me. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. I see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you're nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Share the details with me. What the fuck? So you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultan's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you'll pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Meteor, and good luck. Alright, let's see how fast we can get through Copperbell, because I wanted to end around now. But there should be enough time, right? Copperbell's not that long of a dungeon. Let's go! Out of me way. Out of me way. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. We called Meteor by any chance? You even sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. Ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God's almighty, another second under that sun I would have been set afire. Tankard of ale if you would be so kind. Papa Shan! Excellent timing, Papa Shan. Just so happens the adventurer who will be handing your petition is here. So this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous! A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Shan, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Meteor of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are the clan known as the Hecaton Chairs, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence have forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, my lady. The people of that age used the Hecaton Chairs to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind their ferocious creatures to their will, but as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecaton Chairs, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried underneath 100,000 tons of rocks. Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithrai a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed! And that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny the mission that will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Okay. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in the western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. A lot of dialogue this early in the game, man. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurers volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatonchers left the place in a right state and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. A miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Why'd I give him that accent? My throat is dry. Someone wet my throat. Whoa, where did I drop a shit ton of frames? When did that happen? Was it during my slideshow? You say hydrate, but I'm out of drink, so I have to do that in a little bit. When did I drop all those frames? Damn. Get Lady to bring me her water bowl? I wish. I've been an adventurer for long years and borne witness to many a pivotal moment in history. Though the times may have changed, the essence of our trade has not. Adventuring has ever been a quest for self-betterment through challenges freely faced, and ever shall it remain so. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, he will naturally acquire a love of justice and an understanding of the spirit of self-sacrifice. Such experience cannot be measured in any tangible way, yet it most assuredly shapes who we are, grounded as it is in the decisions we have made on our journey and the consequences, good or ill. I sense the light within you, young one, and it tells me that you are destined for greatness. We found Dolores Bear and his entire party dead. The giants were thorough in their work. Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of the creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an inexperienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desire to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus do we become more given to recklessness. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolores Bear and his comrades did this day. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurers who volunteered to quell the Hecatonchers? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can, enter at will. Alright, let's do this quick as possible. Also, yeah, like I said earlier, it really sucks what happens to like the other parties that feature this early while you're going through the dungeons. Dolores Bear's dead in Copperbell. Avir dies in Tam-tara. Wall to wall, you know it. But the lighting's a little different here. Let's go! Wasn't there 3 goblins? Where'd the springing come from? The Spriggan's always been there. I just been in the cutscene. The Spriggan's the one that drops the key, really. Goodbye, party. Meteor goes alone. Meteor is rejoined by the party. Discover. Sick. Damn fools! These leash! You need not fight them! I guess the trusts are just gonna stay and fight unless I pull so far, so... They also might have fixed the leashing in this dungeon, I'm not sure. Alright, bust through the wall. It's really dark in here now. Ooh, that was sick! Since when do you bust through the wall like that, dude? You guys saw that? He he charged through that shit. He used to just bust it and like slowly walk out. Now he's out. Is that to like make it easier? Like, cause there was always a problem that a tank would grab him when he was like standing right here and then just hold it like this, and like you couldn't do positionals if you wanted to practice. Now he just fucking jumps out all the way out here and is like, he roids up. That was sick. Let's fucking go. Why is there no enemies down there? There used to be enemies down there. These pats are still here. I definitely stunned that. I did that too early. Oh, there's no fire sand. They moved both fire sands over here? This is the reason why I wanted to start the game over as like the Warrior of Light and go through the new dungeons with like the shortened MSQ. I originally thought of it when they originally shortened MSQ back during like, what was it, 5.3, 5.4? They deleted like 13% of MSQ quests in 2.0 and 2.x. But then I didn't do it. It was always something I wanted to do. I especially wanted to do it right before Endwalker, but this is the best part to do it now, because they redid all these dungeons too. And Kodos is right here. He's just a boss. There's no bullshit boss. Okay, do you have mechanics? Is that Tank Buster? Oh shit! Baby's first Tank Buster! Oh my god! Baby's first Shiva circles? What the fuck? This is so cool! Yo, hold up, they gave him real mechanics. Dude, it's gonna make the rest of MSQ look like shit until you get to, like, Shadowbringers. Oh, here he goes again. This is so interesting. This is the first boss. They completely changed it. Can I stun him? No. There's no Spriggans everywhere. There's an artificial like circle. He doesn't drop from up above. Hey, don't do that. I don't have mitigation. That didn't do anything. But this is so cool. This is so different and interesting. Damn my party for not going for it. That was awesome. He had very easy mechanics, but he had more mechanics than literally any boss so far. Alright, this room's really different. And they took away the enemies. They got rid of the enemies here that literally only aggro you in this room, and as soon as you walk through this door, they unaggro you. They just got rid of them. They made the area darker. This is cool. Alright, what'd they do with this room? Is it still the same? There's the blasting device and powder chamber. So I'm guessing there's no patrol mob. Yeah, I didn't think so. I wonder if these guys still reset. They probably do. I'm curious, I'll try. Let's see if they reset. Yeah, okay. They still reset. The Earned Soul does not. So you still can't just pull everything. These are nice changes, and it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to... they had to make these changes to make the duty support work, I'm assuming. Because a lot of the early dungeons are interacting with stuff, and obviously based on the last boss of Sastasha, which I think they should probably still change. Give it a makeover like they did with Kotos there. They don't interact with things still. And I thought that was the reason why they made all those changes. Like in Hawk Manor, I don't know what changes they made, but I assume the last boss had changes made because you have to interact with lamps and they do so much damage to turn them off. Or they used to do so much damage to turn them off. And how, like, the tank in Brayflox probably doesn't move Ayatur during the poison pools, letting Ayatur fucking heal in the pools. And it's messy. And the pools drop wherever the fuck someone is at random, so it's like a messy mechanic in general, but there's no chance the duty support would actually do it properly. It's one thing if you're tanking or something like that, it's another thing if you're healing or DPSing. You have no control over the tank trust to do those kind of mechanics, to react in a way, because like I know later the trusts do react to those mechanics, but usually they're simple mechanics. I don't see a plunger, and that's blocked off, which means no Spriggan ads. How do you fight this? Just kill it. Ooh, it's doing targeted AoEs. Doing command missions are a nightmare for in a tank. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fire, scorch. Divide. Do they explode? They do. Wow. This is cool. This is so much more interesting. I do think the original version of this fight was super interesting, but it's clunky in execution. But it was like one of the most interesting fights I'd seen. And I still think it was an interesting fight, but now this is what we have. A more straightforward, beginner-friendly fight that aligns better with the mechanic and complexity of how the game eventually turns into. Sometimes you can just tell how big a circle is. This works. I like this. He's getting smaller every time he splits? Yeah, just like he used to. Hey. There's the 2 fire sands. I'm guessing they didn't do anything about this pathway. Of course not. I can't wait to see how Totorak stacks up after this. And I can't wait. I kind of want them to redo the boss fights in like Halatali. Halatali especially. Halatali deserves some changes and some love. Alright, let's not be crazy. Ooh, dash through, roar. That's so sick. Are there no enemies here anymore to make this part weird? Can't wait to have new friends go through 14 for the first time so I could tell them how different this shit used to be. What is the meme? Congrats on your Copperbell Mines clear. It used to be harder in 2013. But congrats, it used to be harder. But still, congrats. It was harder. No enemies. And the walls, they got rid of this whole wall here, that you can easily see the chest and just go through. Oh, this is very different. Hello? I was actually nervous that I was gonna have to deal with the fucking wall mechanics. Slaves no more. Free, free. This is so dope. Masters must pay. Masters must die. Never again. Never. All right, let's go. All right, what mechanics you got for me today? A donut AoE at level... What level is this dungeon? 17? I can greed one more. Oh shit. The quality of the animations and the fight design and the AoEs and everything is just drastically different from everything that's still a Realm Reborn, and everything, like, even through Heaven's Ward. Holy shit. Oh, tank boost there. Is this Cleave? Eager Lancer, are you okay? You're fine. But there's still content that isn't redone here, that they didn't change markers for tank busters, if I'm not mistaken. I actually haven't played much non-Endwalker content since the patch. Are those all the mechanics he does? That's it? I mean, I wasn't expecting anything crazy. I was hoping for a little bit more. Man has 2 mechanics. Well, I guess the tank buster counts. Okay, it's not a cleave. Tested. Can someone LB? Fine, I'll LB. I'm level 29. I was level 23. I did 3 dungeons. I'm level 29. That's crazy. They also redid the animations for these end cutscenes, right? We put the weapons away like Endwalker. Yeah. Got knives. Thank you guys. I'll see you all. No, I'll see you guys for Ifrit. Actually. All right, we're gonna end right there because I have to get ready to go do something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was so different. I'm really excited, and we'll probably get straight up to Ifrit next time I stream 14. Should be next week, hopefully. But you know, no guarantees about what's going on in on that front. I never know 100% until like I set everything in stone. You know what I mean? But ultimately, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my slideshow that showed you what I did while I was not streaming 14, since I did a whole quest line that I was supposed to stream because it wouldn't let me continue the Hall of Novice. I worked very hard on it. Okay. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. I do not know if the Smasher Pass is happening on Monday. I have to double check with Key, who is currently streaming, as far as I'm aware. And I have to make sure that I'm actually playing Amnesia on Monday, because I made the promise to play Amnesia Rebirth on Monday, which, by the way, the poll finished, and I did lose that challenge. As you can see on the video that was uploaded onto my YouTube. So, you know, I will shill for it. I will shill for myself. Please go watch my video. It went up today. I thought it looked and ended up pretty good, so I'm pretty proud of it. Go check it out, where I made my bet, and that, you know, that all happened on stream on Monday. And you know, be sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe, comment, say hi. You know, if you hate it, maybe thumbs down. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, I need to make sure if I'm playing Amnesia on Monday or doing the Smasher Pass. I don't want to do both. If I don't do Amnesia on Monday, I'll definitely do Amnesia. Like, I'll probably just push it to Wednesday. But if we push the Smasher Pass back a week, then I will play Amnesia on Monday. You know what I mean? And then fighting game on Tuesday, as usual, is probably going to be Dragon Ball or Skullgirls. I'll decide. You guys will see the schedule either, hopefully Sunday. So, you know, check my Twitter or my Discord. I don't know, whatever happens. But I'll see you guys. I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I've got to go get some hydrate as requested by the chat and do some other stuff. And, you know, keep it real, homies. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a... I just keep telling you guys to have a wonderful weekend. I think I'm stupid. I think I'm stuck in a time loop. I'm gonna start a raid. We're gonna go raid Key. Go say hi. Let him know how you're doing. And most importantly, I don't know. Just keep saying one more. Tell him one more. There you go. That's my message from me to you to him. Just keep saying one more. I'll see you guys one more on Monday. Thanks for hanging. I.O.
施錠をしたとはいえ、こんな古い木の扉なんて簡単に破られるだろうな。
Yup, okay.